Hey guys, Vincent Rose here, H2G Fitness, coming to you from behind the wheel of my car. I hope everybody is having an incredible day today. I am on my way home from the gym right now, and it was definitely a pretty epic workout. Today was leg day, and I was not messing around, got right into it. Started out with 10 sets of squats, 3 warm-ups, 7 working sets, and it just got pretty brutal from there. So anyhow, I had a good time doing that, but wanted to record a quick video for you guys while I'm on my way home. And the topic is just basically learning how to focus on the simple steps of the process instead of looking at the entire process as a whole. And what I mean by that is everybody has, a different goal whenever it comes to fitness, whether it be losing some weight, gaining some muscle, whether you're an endurance athlete, strength athlete, and, all types of speed athlete. There's all types of different goals, but everybody has an end result that they have in their head that they want to achieve, and that is good. You need to have that. Without that, I think it's all for nothing. If you're just going to the gym or going to wherever it is that you train, the track, or whatever it might be, the mat, and you don't really have an end goal in mind, I think it's all for nothing. And I don't think you'll stick with it, and I don't think you'll train on the days that you don't want to train if you don't know what you're doing it for. So having an end result in mind is vital. It's absolutely vital. That's what's going to get your butt to the gym or whatever it might be on the days that you're not necessarily feeling it and wanting to go. But that being said, if you always just look at the end result, and let's say you're not in the middle of your journey, or let's say you're not 2/3 of the way through your journey, and let's say you're just getting started, and you're just getting your feet wet, maybe you don't know a whole lot, maybe you're green behind the ears, so to speak, and to be honest with you, you know where you want to be. There's people that you identify with that have already achieved what you want to achieve, and you can see where they're at, and they have the accolades and you want them, or they have the look and you want that, or they have the strength, whatever it might be. But it might just be your first week in the gym. It might be your first month in the gym. It could be your first year starting your journey, and you still don't really have your footing yet on this whole thing. You're not necessarily grounded. You're not really confident, so to speak. And the process within itself you want, not the process, but the end result you want, but the process within itself can be intimidating, and it can be heavy, and it can be something that's almost a little bit overwhelming and frustrating, because you know what you want, but you don't really know how to get there. And here's what I'll tell you. Just focus on the little small steps to achieve your goal, and once you have the end result in mind, that's awesome. Set the goal, and then develop a plan to achieve that goal, or get with somebody that's further along the process than you, and have them kind of develop and map out a roadmap, so to speak, for how you can get there. And then once you have that roadmap, or once you have that game plan, just focus on the individual steps of that plan, and don't worry so much about the end result. And I mean, I'm not saying don't ever think about what you're wanting long term. That would be kind of pointless. But don't just focus on where you want or where you're going to be 5 years from now or 5 months from now. Sometimes you might just have to focus on what you need to do today. If you're losing weight, don't get intimidated by, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, and how am I ever going to lose 50 pounds? Just focus on your 3, 4, 5, or 6 meals, however many meals you're eating a day. Focus on, in a 24-hour time frame, eating those meals. And then if you're doing a little bit of cardio, go do your cardio. Or if you're doing a, basic workout, focus on your workout. And then don't worry about anything else. Simply eat your meals and focus on that. And do your little bit of resistance training or cardio, or both, and focus on that. And then let tomorrow happen when it happens. And then, after you've had a successful day, and you can look in the mirror at the end of the night and you go, I did what I was supposed to do. It wasn't that hard. Didn't want to do it, but it wasn't that bad. Your self-image, your confidence will grow just a little bit. And then whenever you wake up the next day, focus on the next 24. And then get that day in the books. And focus on the next 24. And if you'll continue to do that, and this applies to whatever process you might be going through with whatever fitness goal you might have, or any goal in life for that matter, before you know it, a month will pass, and you have 28 out of 30 days where you did what you were supposed to do. Pat yourself on the back, good to go. Before you know it, 6 months will pass, and you got 5.5 months under your belt where you were doing what you were supposed to do. Before you know it, a year will pass, and 11 months out of 12, you were pretty stinking on track, and what you were hoping to achieve looks a heck of a lot closer to you now, and it's a little bit more clearer to you now, and you actually have something to show for it. And so, guys, know what you want, but focus your energies on what you need to do today. Do not ever worry about what you did not do yesterday. Who gives a frickin' crap? You can't go back and change it, so don't dwell on it. And don't be overwhelmed by what you need to do over the next 12 months. Focus on the day at hand. And if I can give you any advice, that's a very good tidbit right there. Don't worry about the next 5 months of cardio you have to do. Focus on your 30-minute cardio session that you have on that day. So anyhow, hope that helps. I'm pulling up to the apartment right now. I'm going to go see my little guy and my wife. I'm excited about that. So over and out, guys. Vincent Rose, H2G Fitness. The future's bright. Something good is happening. If this video helped, go ahead and hit the like button. Won't be mad at you at all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'll encourage you to do so. And get excited about things to come, man. The best is yet to come for sure. So you guys take care. Over and out. Be blessed. Bye.